We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Guillermo Reyna will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Avery Coppola. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Hey, your pitch, your
the
pitch.
Designated hitter, Yusniel Alfonso.
Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Alfonso is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Arturo Fernandez.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Trevino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Omar Kenneth.
Hey, nobody away.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
Easy out, easy out. Plays it first.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's
Two
been
balls, no
raking
strike.
lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost
Ball.
daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now.
Hee-haw.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2.
One down.
I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Now at the plate, Andy Minton. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, 2 away now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes
ball,
like
no
this,
strike.
punching tickets right out of the gate.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Fouled off.
Need a strikeout right now. Let's go,
Here he
baby.
comes again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's out.
Got it.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the
Come on,
first
big guy.
baseman,
See it drive.
Leonardo
See it drive it.
Murillo.
Leonardo Murillo.
Get your pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Second inning starts
Oh,
with a
hey,
fastball that
attaboy.
misses. It's
Nice
1-0.
eye. Hey, get your pitch up there.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come
Throw
on,
to
come on,
first
come
will
on.
be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Striding in, Chad Roberts.
That is
He'll
good.
get to take his first
The right
cuts
fielder.
here.
Chad Roberts.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays
No,
off the
that's it.
sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Now the pitch.
Ball. 2 and 2.
Hard hit ball to short.
Dig,
And that's the second out. At the plate, Adolfo Mota, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One time.
Adolfo Mota.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah!
The windup and the 0-1.
Strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter, Jack Noseworthy.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coppola is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Keith Waters.
Hey, plays the 1 now.
First offering on its way.
One down.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Waters bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Mota is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Eddie Avila.
First offering on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on. And the inning is over. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More from Game 6. Ready now, Keith Dahl. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Count.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
See a good one right here.
Batting eight.
To the plate now, Mackenzie Freeman. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So in now for Chicago, Ray Massive.
The second baseman, Ray Massive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, here we go.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
High in the air down the right field line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here's another 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Reggie Kelly, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
That's up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. The 1-1.
Strike 2.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Count full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Ball, 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 ball.
And there's the first out.
Batting eight, the right fielder, William Monk.
And now pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Monk, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
1 out.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We're through 3 here in game number 6, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Avery Coppola. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Get on for us here.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Yusniel Alfonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, have a good rip
The pitch.
up there, huh?
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Schaefer takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding forward now, Arturo Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fernandez.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Leonardo Murillo. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Murillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
1-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player.
right
Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-1 the count. Roberts, originally from New York State. He's in his third season as a major league player.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
High in the air out to center field.
You're going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Omar Cannon.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No, ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Hee-haw!
2-2.
2-2.
Hey, we got no outs.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second.
Cut. Hold.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Hey, come on.
He's set.
Right
here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Unable to find the zone with the
2
slider.
balls, 1 strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We got a full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Andy.
Standing in now, Andy Minton. As with one away, he
0-1.
can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so
That's
far.
the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch
2
taken,
balls, 2 strikes.
several inches
Hold 'em right
below
here,
the
boys.
zone, in fact. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate,
Now batting.
Jack
The
Noseworthy.
designated hitter,
As he'll take a called
Jack
strike here on a borderline pitch at
Noseworthy.
strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Adolfo.
Here you go, left block.
Hey, get a good one.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
Hey, let's go, kid.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Down and away, ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Keith Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Keith Dahl.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's one.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Mackenzie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mackenzie Freeman.
First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Low for ball 1.
Come on, baby.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Three and 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D
3-1.
work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pitch is popped up. Waters is under it near the mound, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
The Athletic.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Keith Waters, and it's fouled away.
Hey, here we go now.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. To third, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Eddie Aviles.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aviles.
Way behind that pitch. It's
0-1.
0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
No ball.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Reggie Kelly.
Third baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Kelly.
He popped out in his first trip. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hey, 2 here.
1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murillo in foul ground and foul. Now another 2-2.
That's a ball. Full
7th
count.
pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Oh, you take it. Take it.
Mota is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. The next Cub up, Ray Massett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Ray Massett.
First delivery to him on the way. A
That's a
fastball
ball.
off the plate away. It's
go.
ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do
1
so
and 1.
unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center
Ready
fielder,
once
number
again,
8,
Avery Coppola.
Avery Coppola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Called strike 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
One out, nobody on.
Here we go now, huh?
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now back.
Stepping in now,
Designated
Yusniel Alfonso.
Yusniel.
As the first
On
pitch
and
misses
out.
to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Down low, and the
That's a
plot
ball.
thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one
Ball
misses
4,
inside
second
a
base.
ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in, Arturo Fernandez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, William Monk.
William Monk.
Hey, come on,
Here's
guys.
the first pitch to him.
Hurt.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And it's 1-2.
No outs here, huh?
Fouled off. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees.
Now batting.
Good luck hitting that one.
Second baseman.
In now, Ryan Schaefer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
High.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting. The shortstop.
So now to the plate, Omar Cannon. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's 1-1.
Come on, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Mine.
Coppola will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Arturo Fernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
2-0 count. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Let's go now.
The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Leonardo Murillo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. they've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Take a look.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, nice hit right there.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chad.
Standing in now, Chad Roberts.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
1-1, here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out.
You
have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Adolfo Mota.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Adolfo Mota.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hee-haw.
We're moving right
Zero
along
balls,
into
one
this
strike.
one. This guy's
Thanks for a good
continuing
one, huh?
to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
1
gentlemen,
left for the Cubs.
it's time
Still
for the
no
traditional
score.
7th inning stretch.
Striding into the box, Ernest Trevino.
The Athletic.
Starting to run out of time.
left
They haven't
fielder,
been able to score any
Ernest
runs as we're moving late into
Trevino.
this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball.
Breaking ball below
Nobody
the zone.
here,
That's
nobody.
ball 1. Two and 0 the count to the
Nope,
A's left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So stepping
Now
in,
batting,
Andy Minton.
center
And
fielder,
here's an at-bat you
Andy
don't want to miss.
Minton.
Hop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, nobody away. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
One.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Bo Parks takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Bo Parks. Now batting.
Into the box
hitter.
now, Jack Noseworthy.
Hoo-yah!
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike
0-1.
one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
One down.
Oh, he had him fooled there.
0-2.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Not a bad
No,
pitch
that
there
missed.
with
That's
2
the ball.
strikes, but it misses 1-2. Parks is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here now the 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3 balls and 2
Full
strikes.
count.
A full count to the A's DH.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And here's the 3-2 from him. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it.
Coppola is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Keith
Up
Waters.
next for Oakland, the first baseman, Keith Waters.
2 down, 2 down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, plays at 1
2
now.
out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Balls up.
Popped him up. Murillo has room in foul territory.
Ball,
He makes
ball.
the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate,
See it,
Keith
drive it, let's
Dahl.
go.
Leading
Right
off for the
here.
Cubs,
Not sure if this
The
is a
third baseman,
powerhouse pitching performance by both teams
Dahl.
or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he popped him up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off
Ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1
And we
strike.
see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. One and two
1 and
as he
2,
chases
count.
the slider.
Hey, let it rip 1 time.
To 2
2 and
balls and
2.
2 strikes now.
Let it rip right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything,
Come
so
on, big guy.
he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he lays
That's
off
ball
ball
4. Take
4.
your
Now
base.
the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Eddie Salazar is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 22, Eddie Salazar.
Mackenzie Raymond will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
Raymond.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Monk in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate now, Ray Massett. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Massett.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too tight with that ball. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Cubs are down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Eddie Aviles. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Aviles.
There's the 1, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Digging in, Reggie Kelly. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Reggie Kelly.
First offering on its way.
No, that missed. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0's the count.
We got one out here.
Yeah.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Plays it first here.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Now
For the delivery, a check
right
on
field.
that go-ahead run at first.
Monk.
Into the box, William Monk. This is foul right side. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, come on, guys.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
One away.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Next up for the A's, Ryan Schaefer. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance.
Make a play infield. Let's go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Kelly at second. Monk at first. 1 gone. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, one away.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
2-1's the
Great
count.
chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop,
At the plate, Omar Cannon,
Cannon.
as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
2 away now.
He's set. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Outside for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Plays it 1 now. Easy out.
A shortstop behind
1-2.
with a 1-2 count. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a splitter here,
2
but
balls,
he had a
2
bit
strikes.
too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Scorched to third. He's right there. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now, and we still have no score. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Avery Coppola.
The center fielder, Avery Coppola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Yusniel Alfonso. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
The 1-0. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Ready for another chance? Arturo Fernandez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here we go, one time, like a big dog. Come on, baby.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up.
Here's the first pitch. Hopped up. Waters in foul ground.
Hey, drive him in first.
And no one will get this one.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Here we go. No one better.
Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on.
The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
That's the ball.
Good eye.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hey, no one better.
Now the
Need you
2-1.
right here, kid.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here. Hey, right guy, right place.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Hey,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Leonardo Murillo. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Murillo.
Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure.
Hey,
you're looking
right
to keyhole
now.
something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
The 1-0.
Hut!
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Right here.
The right fielder, Chad Roberts.
Stepping in now, Chad Roberts. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Minton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out, and how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now
Elroy Christie takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Christie.
Now to the plate, Adolfo Mota. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No ball.
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Christie, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, drive those guys in.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now for the Cubbies.
The batter.
Dahl. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 1 and the A's 0. Patrick Burnett is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 7, Patrick Burnett. The Athletics. The left fielder, Ernest Gravino.
Hey, no outs now.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, play the first,
now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Down the third baseline. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Andy Minton.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy Minton.
Hey, come on now.
Here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball.
Hey, now,
1-0.
We got one.
Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Burnett, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a 9-year major league vet. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now
Jack
Noseworthy,
hitter.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Last strike now for Oakland. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight first for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4.